Hello, I'm Sama Morningstar, Feminine Embodiment Queen and Womb Healing Specialist. And I have with me today Fairlight Algren, who agreed to come on here and talk with me, about her experience of doing womb healing coaching with me for a period of time recently. So Fairlight,
Hi, Sama.
Hi. I'd love it if you would introduce yourself just a little bit to the audience, and you can.
Okay. My name is Fairlight. I'm maybe 3 years in this community in the Middletown area, Lake County, and it's been a very interesting experience to be here. I've met so many interesting people like you.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I met you in Humboldt.
That's right.
Yeah,
right up there.
I love Humboldt. I feel like you encapsulate that vibe. So that was what attracted me to Northern California, was that cool, open-minded, progressive mentality that I encountered here,
Okay.
more so than where I came from.
Okay, where did you come from before?
Central Minnesota.
Central Minnesota. I hear it when you say Minnesota.
Minnesota, yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So here you are in Northern California, and we've met and been in each other's circles for a little while. So what attracted you to work with me in the womb healing capacity? What drew you to that decision to start doing that?
I would say it's because I really appreciated the work that you did with Beyond the Massage and the just general life coaching that you would throw in during the massage, because I couldn't stop jabbering about anything. And so even though I was supposed to be relaxing doing my massage, but you always had really on point advice, very just stuff I needed to hear, and you didn't seem to have any challenges in communicating that in a way that could be heard. So I thought, when you mentioned the womb healing, the title womb healing didn't really grab me. It wasn't something like, oh, I need that. And yet I really felt like I would benefit from working with you, and I should give it a chance to see what it was all about. And I'm glad that I did.
Okay, so what were you struggling with that you feel was related, that you think maybe inspired me to offer you the womb healing in the first place?
Okay, well, I was becoming more aware of my patterns that I have been repeating for as long as I can remember, and seeing how they were kind of controlling me, like I was allowing them to, or I was aware of them, but I couldn't seem to like do anything about it, like to change it. And I tried a few things, including an ayahuasca ceremony, and I really wanted to make that work stick, because that's a big deal to jump into that kind of plant medicine. So I wanted to make sure that I nailed it. So I worked with you and another healer.
Great. And what kind of patterns were you talking about?
Just relationship patterns, dysfunction.
Relationship struggles. Okay. And so what kind of results have you seen, and how did you experience the process of doing the womb healing? Did you get a clearer understanding of what it was about and why I'm talking about it so passionately all the time?
Yeah.
And then how has it affected you in your patterns?
Okay, cool. It's a really big question, or maybe it's a big answer.
Or two questions even, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I think the womb healing is really important for me and for, I think, everybody, because we live in such a masculine society, and we're just conditioned that everything has to be like check boxes and very rigid, and that's just the way it is, like there isn't a gentle, graceful approach to things, and yet that's the feminine side. And so I was disconnected from my womb, so much so that I was infertile, like it was a literal disconnect. And maybe that's changed now. We'll see. I
Ah.
don't know. We'll see. But I did make some connections that I hadn't. I was completely just not aware of the power within me to create, and instead was had accepted the masculine viewpoint of forcing things through, and that was very much causing me struggle in my life, because that's not how it's meant to flow. It's just opposite of flow. So
And so we have yet to see if your fertility has reawakened.
but it hasn't on other levels. It totally has.
On the creative level, just you're not pregnant.
Well, I don't think so. No. I mean, well,
well, we'll
it's
see.
Possible,
It's possible. But
I believe it's possible.
But you are pregnant with many creative ideas that are moving forward in new ways.
Yeah, with much more grace and ease than before. And the beautiful thing about it was figuring out that it's not just about being connected to spirit, which is great. I love that. And that happened after Roland died. And then really triggered me to figure out how to connect there. But I was completely ungrounded. And so until I learned how to just accept that I don't need to figure out how or force it through, and that all I need to do is ask for that guidance from that creator, from that gentle womb spirit within me, within the earth, and it's out of my control, and releasing that and just knowing that all I need is that desire and the belief that everything's working out, and just to let it happen. It was a big jump to let go of the need to force things through.
Yeah. And if I may, I would love to share what I've seen in your growth a little bit, if that's all right with you.
Okay.
Because I have always recognized a very exquisite feminine way about you, and could see, and I feel like connecting with your womb more has helped you to acknowledge and recognize and empower that aspect of the way that you go about things, and allow that to have a central role in your life and in activities and engagements with people, and recognize that and celebrate that as something that can actually be very powerfully effective, instead of what would cause you struggle is when you were trying to apply that linear masculine very masculine point A to point B, got to have a plan and tick off the numbers on the list, to places where deep inside you knew it would be much more effective and efficient and graceful to relax into the sort of gestational womb way of allowing things to unfold in their right timing. You were always talking about that, and yet trying to
I felt like you needed to push it through. You couldn't just talk. You also had to, because it's all about results,
Yeah. And so, when we honor, what I feel like I was able to impart or just empower in you was that instinct to honor the natural timing of things and relax into what's working itself out right now, even if it's not reaching some goal that we see out there. And this is great for me to remember too. So you're an inspiration in that way for me as well.
Thank you. I still am having to apply your advice, routinely. And when I don't, I quickly remember that I probably should have. And it's getting easier to attract the things that I would like to attract in my life.
Good. Yes, that's so good to hear. All right. Well, thank you so much, Fairlight, for agreeing to come on here and share about your experience of the womb healing work. And I would love to invite any of you who this sounds interesting to and would like to talk with me more to go ahead and reach out to me in the comments below. Let me know you'd like to connect. You can also go to my website, samamorningstar.com, and sign up for a womb listening initiation on the booking page. And we can have a conversation about how I might be able to support you as well. All right, take good care, and we'll connect again soon.